Hey everyone, I did a video earlier where I was comparing the AR-10 to the Scar17, and I was doing this forearm exercise here to try and see which one feels lighter. Yeah, I have this one set up with the red dot magnifier on this side, ACOG on this side, and I really can't really tell the difference. So I pulled out the scale. I wanted to actually weigh them. So I just thought that would be an interesting thing to actually see, like, what does this thing actually weigh? So we'll put the Scar on here first. So Scar with the ACOG, 9 pounds, 5 ounces. 9 pounds, 5 ounces, which is interesting because I had this 16-inch AR-10 fitted with a 1 to 10 LPVO on here, and that came in at 10 pounds. Okay, so the difference in weight is actually not as much as I thought it would be. Okay. I mean, it is what is that? That comes out to about 8, 9, about 10 ounces difference. Okay, so anyway, Scar with ACOG is, let's see, was 9 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay, AR-10, red dot and magnifier, 9 pounds, 8 ounces. Okay, so 9 pounds, 8 ounces. So basically, this setup here with the red dot and magnifier is basically 3 ounces heavier. Okay, so the Scar is quoted as being 8 pounds, and I had actually weighed the AR-10 to be 8.5 pounds. So that's probably where that difference is. But let me do this. Let me take off the magnifier, because one of the benefits of this setup, red dot and magnifier, is that you can remove the magnifier, put it in your pocket, right? And now you got a much lighter. I mean, that, you know, even though this by itself doesn't weigh a whole lot, once you take it off, I mean, this gun gets a lot lighter. Well, it feels a lot lighter. So 8 pounds, 13 ounces. 8 pounds, 13 ounces. Wow, so actually, surprised that the magnifier weighs that much. Yeah, the magnifier weighs 11 ounces. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think this thing weighed that much. So that's interesting. Now with the ACOG, I mean with the Scar, I mean obviously we can't remove half the ACOG. Where, you know, we got 3.5 magnification, and that's what we're stuck with. With the Scar, the Scars are known for being optics breakers. Okay, so we're kind of, you know, we're limited to the optics that we can put on it. They have to be Scar rated. So the ACOG is one of those optics. Okay, so we can't just find any light optic and throw it on there, because Scar is going to break it. Now, why does that happen? Scar has a very light recoil spring. I mean, I can grab this right with one finger here. My pistols have more resistance. Okay, so because that recoil spring is so light, everything just comes poof, straight back into, you know, into your shoulder in one really sharp motion, you know, jolt. Okay, with the AR-10, first of all, this has more adjustable gas positions. This has 15 adjustable gas positions, and then it has a very, you know, it's got a heavier recoil spring, and it's got that buffer weight. You can see how I'm applying more effort to pull this thing back. So this recoil spring, this heavy recoil spring, acts as a shock absorber. So even though, let's say we're shooting 308, because these are both 308 guns, right? With the AR-10, that recoil is spread out, okay? Because now because of the heavier recoil spring, it cushions it on the way back, but then it also throws the buffer weight and the bolt forward, okay? So you do have more weight going forward, but the point is that it just spreads it out. It's not that hard jolt, okay? So in combination with reducing the gas, right, because we got like 15 adjustable gas positions on this, this is a much lighter recoiling gun. Now with the Scar, This has the stock 2 position, and I keep it in the suppressor position, right, which is the 2 o'clock or 10 o'clock, depending on which side you're looking at it from. So I keep it in the suppressor position to try and reduce the recoil. I am sure that they make aftermarket recoil springs or return springs that would also help lighten that recoil up. But that's the point, is that's as it is right now, it is limiting the scope that we can put on that rifle. They have to be Scar rated. With the AR-10, we got a lot more options, so it is a lot easier to lighten up this gun. So, yeah, I thought it'd be interesting for us to think about that and discuss it. So, if you're thinking about getting a Scar or an AR-10, you can kind of weigh these things out. And also make sure you check out that detailed video that I did comparing the Scar to the AR-10. Drop some comments. Talk to you soon.